after quite a few months off from YouTube. I am not really sure what happened other than pure laziness and actually loss of motivation. And I am still creating, I am still working on my Etsy shop. I finally got back into 3D printing actually, and that is what I will be showcasing here is some 3D printed items that I am currently selling on my Etsy and hopefully doing some sort of what do you call those things, like a market where you set up your own little table and showcase your items there. And I've been so lucky because my friend Deja is actually doing all the hard work as in like looking up what kind of marketplaces that are holding these sorts of things, or places that are holding these marketplaces. And because I have just not had the mental capacity or the time to do this, because I just got back from my powerlifting nationals over the weekend, which I got first place in my weight class and also set 3 state records for Virginia. Woot woot. Anyways, so it's just been great that she's been looking up these different types of marketplaces where we can sell our items, because we want to do a booth together, because I think that's just way more fun than doing it on your own or alone. And I'm thinking of selling these items that you see on screen, maybe not specifically these, but definitely some 3D printed items, some crochet items, and some decals, which are my bread and butter. So what designs you are seeing are not currently created or designed by me, but are actually designed by Layers in Green, and I will leave her Patreon below if you want to check her out. I am a Patreon of her as well, so what that means is when she designs something and releases it, you can download it and use it for personal or commercial use, depending on what tier you're in, of course. You can read the specifics on her page, because I'm not exactly sure what and for what not is for her. And I just thought these Santa frogs were so cute, and their butts are huge. It's just hilarious, and I think they're so cute, so I'm gonna make them into ornaments. And so far I have 2.5 done. Painting kind of takes a long time because you have to wait for each layer to dry, and sometimes your fingers get in the way and they nudge paint and get paint on things, or you're trying to get the right color. And I've never been the best painter, honestly, as in like color theory or creating what colors, and look at that big booty. Anyways, and all that. So I really stick to the basics here. I mix with some like whites or whatever and black, and like I usually have to Google, oh, how do I make green darker? It's like, oh, you add blue or maybe like a little drop of black and all that. And I'm like, oh, right, I knew that. And no, I did not. But I just thought they would be really cute as little Christmas ornaments, and I absolutely adore the strawberry snail. I think those are so cute. I wish I could have thought of that myself, as well as the pumpkin snail. It is kind of too close to Halloween to be doing a Halloween type thing. I feel like I started a little too I didn't start ahead of time on that, and I really should have. I'm not the best, at that kind of thing. So, but they're still cute for like Thanksgiving and in general, I think, because like who doesn't want a pumpkin snail? Are you kidding me? And I think honestly, I think hand painting these items are kind of cooler. I don't know if that's the right word, but kind of more unique, I guess, is what I should say, than the printed ones, which use like an AMS. Automatic. I'm not really sure what it stands for, actually, so let me not say something that's wrong. But it changes the filament on the 3D printer. So like the strawberry would print red, it would change to a red filament, or whatever color you wanted it to be, and it would print with the green instead. But I think painting them kind of gives each one its own little kind of unique flavor, and kind of makes it a little bit more personal, because it definitely takes longer this way, and there's a lot more chances of me messing up, honestly. So, I don't know. That's just that's my personal take on it. But for the crochet part, I am literally using crochet as a little bit of an outlet, as in no pressure to create something really cool or unique with that. I am literally busting out bandanas, and it's just nice because it takes an hour to crochet it, and honestly you feel so good at the end because you're like, oh, I made this in 1 hour, and it looks cool and it looks pretty and it's cute, and I can sell it for $10. Not that that's it is the point of that, is to sell the art or the items, but it's also I made this and it didn't take that long, and it looks good, it didn't have any mistakes or whatever. And the nice thing about crochet, you can always undo the threads if you do make a mistake. So it's not that hard if you do make a mistake, unlike drawing or painting. It's you make one smudge and it ruins the entire thing, or you have to find some other way to fix it or make it a part of the painting. And sometimes mistakes are good, but sometimes, you just want it to look the way you want it to look. And rarely does that happen. But I was making this video with really no forethought, so sorry if I'm a little all over the place, because honestly, this is just a comeback video. It's just to say, hi, I'm still here, I'm still making things, I'm still wanting to build a little tiny community of like-minded people who, enjoy cute things. I do want to upload some video games, and of me playing video games, and I think that would be really fun, because I do enjoy playing video games in my free time, and I think that would be really cool to do that, and especially if you played the game as well. Right now, I did record an hour of Ghost of Tsushima last night, and I was and I don't want to do Twitch, I don't want to be live, unless it fell into place kind of thing. I don't want to start live, is what I'm trying to say, because I feel it's just more work, and I want it to be fun. I want it to be relaxing for the most part, and just enjoying myself playing the game without somebody talking to me while playing, because I already died a few times, so somebody talking to me, I'm just gonna die 20,000 more times. So let's just say that's not what I want. And I would just be a side quest, side thing, and I think I just stick to this channel, because doing a whole nother channel for that just seems like a lot of work, and it's just let's just put it all on one page, and people are confused and why is this person playing video games, and then the next video is, oh, this is art, what? I didn't sign up for this. If they subscribe, they subscribe. If they stay around, and they stay around, and if they like both, that's cool too, no big deal, who really cares? We're in this life to have some fun, make some money. I wish I didn't have to make money, but here we are. Which is why, if you are also an artist trying to make money, what are you selling and what do you do? If you have are you a full-time artist or are you part-time? I was a full-time artist until about end of September, I want to say. Oh no, it's only been 4 weeks. I finally got a part-time job because my Etsy, I don't know what it was. I'm not going to put the whole blame on Etsy or the algorithm. I definitely should have been posting a little bit more on social media, promoting my items, adding new items, updating photos, SEO, making sure my descriptions were good, for Google Analytics and all that. I just became so lazy, and I was just I'm letting Etsy do the work for me, bringing in my buyers and blah blah blah. And I was doing pretty well, I was keeping my head above water, paying off bills, things like that. And then July hit, and oh my god, my views tanked, everything tanked. Obviously, if your views tank, the amount of people seeing your stuff, there's less buyers and all that. and it's just like crazy. I was like, I am literally treading water right now, like barely. I don't know how I survived, honestly. It makes my brain hurt, like thinking about that. I never want to do that again, but that's the risk you take when you become your own boss, and there's no fallback. You don't know if that income will come every week and things like that, and that is scary. Like, and it's a hard leap of faith to take sometimes, you know. And so I did get a part-time job at a store. Almost outed myself. Anyways, at a pet store. Why did I say it like that? At a pet store. Anyways, and I've been working about 3 times a week, and I'm already over it. I think I've worked, it'll be like the 5th week this week, and it's just like, I asked for about like 10 hours a week, and I've been definitely getting 15 to 19, and that's like fine, because like I don't mind the money right now, but I am probably, and Etsy just started getting better, I probably should get like my own website, but I've just not had the time for that. Do you have your own website? How is it? Anyways, that was weird. I'm sorry. Anyways, so I finally feel like I've been promoting better. I've been on Threads, I've been on Instagram, not so much TikTok or things like that, just because like I really need to stick to like 2 social medias. And I think, you know, I've tried Pinterest. Pinterest is, I just like don't understand it really. I don't know what it is. It's like I upload a video or a photo and that's it, or something like that, and you post to boards, and I don't really understand it, but you know, I'll post here and there sometimes if I remember, but it's not like I like bank on that. It's really Instagram, Threads. I guess that would be 2 social medias, and I do want to get back into YouTube. I feel like YouTube in the long run is worth it, and that's why I have come back. Not just for like promoting my Etsy, but I think I really want to build a cool little cute little art community of people who think the same, not the same way, because that sounds bad, like an echo chamber, and you definitely don't want, but like people who can support each other, and we can share our art together, or we can like talk about hard times or good times, you know. It doesn't have to always be bad, like, so, you know. And I do want to share my art with the world other than just selling items, because that's like making money's cool, but like creating is so much cooler, you know, and seeing what other people create and how their mind thinks and what they think and what they get inspiration from, and maybe you see some inspiration from that, and we can all learn from each other and like just make the world a little bit better for ourselves and like other people, you know. I don't know. Now I'm just blabbering. I really did not write anything for this video. I just kind of like started talking, which that's cool to hear myself talk, I guess. Editing is gonna be weird. I wasn't good at editing in the first place, and now I'm just pretty much, I would call this lazy video making, because what I'm doing is just literally talking over a video. And you know what? That's fine. Like, if I have to do some low effort videos for a while until I get more time to do something a little bit more high end, and high end isn't like a camera face to face talking to the camera that way, you know, this is fine. And I think if you are starting a YouTube video, well, you have to start one anyways, but a YouTube channel, you should do it, and like take off the pressure, take off the perfection, and just put your thoughts out there. Like, okay, maybe you should make more of a script than I did, like maybe some bullet points, you know. And I think for the next time I make a video, I will have some bullet points and some like specifics I want to talk about, some ideas and things like that. But this video is literally, let's just get into the habit of filming some things and putting it out there. So I really hope if you liked this video, if you enjoyed it and watched it all the way through, or until this point really, leave a like, subscribe maybe. I'll check out your channel too. Like if you subscribe and it's public and I can see it, especially if you leave a comment, I will come and check out your videos. I will like some videos, and if we both like each other's stuff, I will follow you back. Of course, don't feel like you have to follow me like at all. This is literally here for funsies. Like, yeah, like no pressure. But if you did listen to the video all the way through / watch, leave a like, and let's think of an emoji. You put a nature emoji, like botanical, like, you know, leaves or forest or trees, you know, stuff like that. Like, leave that in the comments below. And any topics you want to hear from me next, or questions about 3D printing. I know I'm not an expert, I'm not gonna lie, but I do know some things about 3D printing and especially decals. I do know decals. That's not 3D printing, that's Cricut, but that's my bread and butter, are decals. And then I just love 3D printing because it's like a little cute thing that you can make right at your house, and I think that's so cute. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you next time, or, you know, see metaphysical meeting. Okay, never mind. Anyways, bye.